Okay, welcome back to Dominion 6 with Early Age Abysia. We have dominated the cave system of this world. It is ours, our entire domain. And now we're trying to break out into the above world, where we're not really wanted, but we don't care. So we've set up shop right outside the gates of Vanheim. And if we play our cards right, we could probably just eliminate Vanheim. Although it's always harder. It's easier said than done, generally. But, I mean, I don't see him with massive troops. We're about to move on some more of his shitty-ass troops. I don't really want to abandon here. I could try and attack his Ghost King and the Y, but it's mostly ghosts, so I don't know. I'd rather have all my troops available for that. Until we get our mages going. And speaking of which, we're pretty close to doing that. I think we're going to start going into blood. All these blood mages we've been accumulating are... We have, let's see, 6 of those guys sitting here right there. Got another one there. Thought we had another one somewhere maybe, but yeah, and then I think we're should be. Oh, that's right. We need a temple here to get these guys, and these blood mages are capital only. So yeah, we should be. I mean, these apprentices all in one big Sabbath. I mean, we can really. We don't really even need these guys at the higher blood level. So I'm interested in just getting these for now. Yeah, we have 110 units sitting here. So that's pretty good. We're blood hunting to try to get Malphas up to blood 5. Because I'm pretty sure that's the only way to get... Actually, he was a special guy, wasn't he? Yeah, he was a unique guy that we got, which was really lucky. Otherwise, blood 5 would be obscenely difficult. So this was a great hero to grab, and we're going to make him blood 5. And then he'll actually be able to make some other blood boosters. He could actually get to blood 6. Or 7, or something like pretty obscene. Yeah, we can get a lot of blood going here. I could have Magor over here. Also blood hunt, but population is pretty low here, actually. We'd want to move him over to Underspring or something if I wanted to keep blood hunting. Oh, and we have him building a lab here. He's going to blood hunt. And we also got this guy. Oh, yeah, Chakshne. Yeah, right. So we could empower our... our Pretender as well, or instead, which might have some more value than this random Warlock. That is a good point. You can also shape change into a Corruptor. What is that? Oh, look at this. He's got flying. He's an assassin with patience 3, which is great. Dark power, spirit sight. He's flying. He's got some potential for buffs. He's got the golden claw. I don't know. I certainly am not going to risk him on assassinating stuff. That's for damn sure. But he, he's there. Alright, yeah, blood hunt. Do I want to empower our Pretender instead? Probably, because the Pretender, if he dies, can come back. This guy no comeback. So... Yes. All right. We got 9 slaves. They don't like it, but they will give us their slaves. Apparently, if you get up to Dominion 10, they will never get upset. They just hand you their babies and shit. We fought an easy battle in Sinaf, where our salamanders soloed it. I still forgot to move them back, but they handled it. Misfortune increase in Underhome. Completed fortress in the Barren Crag. Plenty of filthy brigands. Good, good, good. Unrest is increasing here. Yeah, you can see our income plummeting. Unrest ain't good. Yeah, because it's unknown how far south he's gone. So, I mean, we could start besieging his fortress, but, you know, if he's got other forts, he can just keep replenishing. That's kind of hard to say. I do think... Here, hold on. Even further forward. Oh, and they... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And we're gonna go here. All right. I could become allies with because we haven't fought each other yet. Although I can see they're cutting me off from Anvast there. But it still might not be the worst thing. They have taken a 2, but we know we have access to a 3 here. And we have a 1. And we know this is a 2, which they really don't have access to. So I don't think I need them. I don't need to kick their ass at all. So other than them permanently blocking Kratos, which is kind of annoying, I guess I'd rather be friends with him to solve some problems. So sure. Definitely not friends with Vanaheim, though. All right, we're going to blood hunt here. Actually, no, you're going to empower yourself in blood. And then I have to get enough blood slaves to make the sweet armor, which is 40. But obviously, if we want to start getting into blood magic even more, like, you kind of need a lot. You need a lot of these slaves. So it is a whole extra sort of headache that you have to deal with, because if you look at blood magic, so like, say we want to do agony, that's a pretty cheap one. That's a pretty, that's going to be a solid one. It's 1 slave, area effect 4+, precision 2, does 1 damage, armor negating, magic resistance negates, and then also stacks fear 3 on top of it, armor negating. So that one's pretty cheap. I mean, it's not an insane effect or anything, but it's pretty cheap. But then if you get into, say, Hellfire. Oh, no, that's also pretty cheap. Hellfire is probably what we want. I mean, how can we not do Hellfire? Although, truth be told, is like, I have a lot of fire spells. Why would I cast Hellfire of all things? It is... Yeah, it's got pretty low range, though. I don't know. Bloodlust, though, affects your entire army. Oh, only demons. We don't really have any of those. Boy, I'm trying to find... There's going to be something good here. Yeah, not that. None of the one stuff. Although, apparently, Summon Imps is pretty good. Or kind of memey. I don't know. You can really spam a lot of imps. You get 5 imps for 1 blood slave. Okay, go to blood 5 then. But bloodletting affects every single thing on the field with 1 magic damage life drain. Here you go. I think this is where we get to the point of just like, okay, this is possibly a spell. Range 50, area effect 4+, 1 blood slave, does 2+ damage. So, an extra damage for every extra level the caster is, which, if we have enough slaves and a big Sabbath, you know, armor negating. Magic resistance negates it, though. But it also causes a chest wound, which is nice. It's also Blood Rain. Continuously target all units with Frighten 1. Leech is a very big single target, or very low AoE, but very accurate, high damage, armor negating, life drain. Also requires 1 slave. Pretty good. I guess most of the cost comes from the actual rituals outside of combat, so that's good. There you go. 1 slave affects all of your army with strength +4. That's great. Life for a life, 40+ armor negating damage for 1 slave. Could be good. Yeah, okay. I mean, I would say we probably almost could just skip taking blood slaves onto the field. And we could just be more interested in, like, the foraging and the rituals, because we can, like, bind devils. We could do the infernal breeding. We can do... yeah, infernal circle. Increase our range. We can bind serpent fiends. There's like a teleport. Bind demon knights. Horde from hell. Send a horde of imps led by a devil to a distant province. I mean, you can do stuff like that. Yeah, I think we would like a lot of demon summoning and things like that. I think we're gonna more into that. Actually taking them onto the field in part of a Sabbath. I mean, we can try it. It might be fun just to do some Hellfire shit. But I think our fire magic's still going to be pretty powerful. So, yeah, okay. That's good to know. I don't have to futz too much with the management of slaves. But I mean, if you're a primary blood nation, and that's most of what your mages are, is just blood, then, you know, you have to worry about that a lot more. Like, I think Micklin is mostly just blood. In the process, he seems to have attracted the attention of something from the void. Uh-oh, he got horror marked. I think. We found glittering cavern in the caverns. We captured 9 blood slaves. We lost a couple more salamanders. Shame. Actually, let me see. Are they still going first and way too far ahead? Yeah, they're just too damn fast. It was pretty close, but they did hit first, yeah. Damn, I have to move him up even further. Get out of here with your armor of Achilles, you little bitch. It's on fire. God. Okay. Found some gold. Got some turmoil. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Yeah, unrest is stacking pretty high, which does lead to a higher failure chance. I think we have like a 10% failure chance from unrest. But we're close to just not needing to worry yet. So he is now, yeah, horror marked. So he can possibly get assassination attempts from horrors, but I don't know. If he's in his dragon form, it's not a big deal. If he's in this form, so once he's done blood hunting, actually, he's got blood 3, so he's already got 100%. Just do that. Blood hunt. He fucking took Kratos. Well, that's good, because that allows me now to take Kratos, which I would like. So we're gonna do that. I still don't really trust him not to attack with the Ghost King or Trolls until I get this Palisade up. 3 months to go. Either that or I gotta send reinforcements. Shit. Okay. Well, let's make another Warlord. Income is slowly going down. Once I get this armor, though, I'll cool off for a bit. I just want to really get this shit. We have a non-aggression pact with her. Excellent. Even though we just attacked each other. We got 9 good blood slaves. Apparently I have 2 blood hunters going in Abysia, which is problematic. Her attacked Vanaheim in Kratos and won. And then I attacked and won. With a pretty hefty cost there. Holy shit. He had 209 units there. My infantry got 156 kills. Good God. Talk about quality of troops. There's an assassination attempt on Malphas by some commoners. Oh, right. Yeah, because of the blood hunting. They don't like that. We found a magic site immediately in Kratos, and 1,200 gold in the Underspring. Jesus. Okay, we probably should cool it here for now. I still can't make this just yet. Probably one more turn of Ozzy. So just stick to research. He's being besieged in Land Pristine. We're going to bump up that. And then I'm going to move back here. Yeah, I feel like he's making a move here. But I wouldn't mind wiping out Vanheim. That would solve some problems. I mean, there's only 4 of us in the game. I'm buddies with one. I've never seen the other. I guess I have seen the other at some point. I don't know. We're good. We're good. Boom, boom. So you guys here, you guys in a double line, pretty far up. Maybe like there. Stay behind, hold an attack closest. Undisciplined, yeah. Alright, and you're gonna go upstairs. Good, good. Do I want to go to Blood 5? Well, it gets Demon Knights, which are probably pretty good thugs. You can send lesser horrors at people, which is pretty fun. I can do Horde from Hell, which is pretty fun. It's a lot of blood slaves, though, for effects that I probably don't need too much. Well, if we get 6, we can do a blood rite to summon a vampire. An immortal, invulnerable vampire. That's pretty powerful, too. Demonologist inscribes a pentagram on the floor of his summoning chamber and opens a gate in each point of the star. Fiends from 5 infernal realms enter this world simultaneously in an attempt to prevent forces from the other gates from emerging. Trapped by the pentagram, all 5 are bound by the demonologist for a lifetime and a day. I assume this is just, like, super provincial defense, right? Well, it summons... a Fiend of Darkness, a Devil, a Frost Fiend, a Storm Demon, and a Demon Knight. Summons all that shit. As 5 different units, which are all pretty powerful. It doesn't say anything about them, like, having homesickness or being immobile. You know, so I don't know. Let me Google, or not, let me go to the Discord. Yeah, apparently it's pretty good and people spam it, so... And Ozzy can cast this with 5 blood. So, yeah, alright, I guess let's just go to blood 6. And then we'll go there. It's pretty easy to level up just blood. Okay. I have a lot of money. We could summon or buy... They're all expensive. Or a little bit more expensive. I don't know, you don't lose your money if you lose the bid, so sure. Earth gems, fire gems, upcoming arena battle, blah, blah. I didn't get that bid, I see. Nope, went to Vanheim, great. 50 raptors, huh? I'll take some interest in that. Still besieging there, blah, blah, blah. I see we got 90 Vinemen and the Ghost King. Oh, shit, it's winter. I can't go. The Arena Deathmatch. Ooh. We don't have his sweet armor yet, but we could send... We could risk it all. I mean, if he can't win the arena match, he wouldn't be able to win much. Although, we haven't really spec'd him for, like, 1v1 combat. I could give him the Black Steel Sword instead of the Mace of Eruption. That'd be 16 damage, 32 attack. 15 damage, 31 attack. And it's magical. No, I think this is better. I think he's got to be able to win, because... You can't do any spell casting in the arena, right? Pretender gods, not allowed, blah, blah, blah. No magic, no running away. It's a fight to the death with just Yeah, I'm gonna do it. He's got to be able to do this. If he loses there, I'm gonna be pretty fucking upset. Because they don't really kit out their guys with weapons and armor, really. Like, AI doesn't do that. um... I have a lot of Summer Lions. I could make a lot more Summer Lions, to be honest. Like, all these guys could just cast it again, and we just have so many Summer Lions out our ears. Flood the map with Summer Lions. I mean, let's look at them. 44 hit points, 15 magic resistance, 50 morale, 14 attack, 11 defense. But the key thing is that they're ethereal. They have the heat aura. They have fire resistance 50. Spirit form. Strength of summer. So I don't know if we might be seeing their winter stats right now. But that just affects their hit points. So whatever. 14 attack on both of their 2 attacks. 19 damage and 17 damage magical. But yeah, it's a massive just ethereal army. There are magical beings, so I have to lead them with magical beings. Such as Fornius, he can command 50 of them. Malphus, if I were to send him in a battle, can command 110. But there should be some items you can make to increase how many magical creatures you can command. There's probably a way to, like, search for that. Oh, magic command 50. Crown of command. There you go. So, you know what? I'm going to have someone make that. We did get the 40. I'm going to... I'm probably going to wait. Probably going to wait to have him make that. So let's have you then move. And go to the red mines. Okay. Feel like I should be doing a lot more. Making forts or upgrading forts or making another fort. Yeah, I should make a fort. Drip cave. Excellent resources. 10,000 pop. I could make something of that. Could also make a fort on Kratos just to protect it. Yes. Yes, I most certainly shall. Okay, let's do it. May he have the best luck in the combat, in the arena. There's a false prophet in the caves of Mira. Well, I see we won our first one. I can already see that because we're in the third one against So let's watch the first one, see how well he performs. We're against Hilos the Pole March, who, as you can see, no gear except for the slave collar. He's feeble-minded. He's got a God Slayer spear, though, which is kind of scary. Because this goes right through ethereal. He's a hero. I mean, he's pretty fucking good. If I had known this was going to be my first opponent, I wouldn't have sent my guy in. But we know we win. Even though I'm much smaller. Alright. He hit me on the shield and body, 0, but 11 points of fatigue. But he takes the Bane fire. Blah, blah, blah. I'm hitting him for 0. He hits me for 0 and fatigue damage. I get I get repelled by him. I've already gotten feeble-minded, which kind of sucks. Here we are. trickling through with some fire, and boom, that was the big one. 18 points of damage. We had a 27 roll. Yeah. With exploding 2d6, we rolled 27, which seems insane. But there you go. That was a victory. Alright, let's watch the second battle then. Now that I'm fucking feeble-minded. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. He's got some scorpions with him, but the Mace of Eruption will be perfect. He does have a magical weapon, the Blade of Grass. Oh, he is actually kitted out. Look at this. Okay, I don't know why he put that on. He's got, like, no protection. This is a fucking spellcaster he sent in. Just happens to have that, but 13 attack, and he'll die in, like, one shot. Oh, no, I think we just all have feeble-minded because of the slave collar. Never mind. Okay, what is your strat here, dude? That's dead. Oh! Oh, he's got a lot of scorpions. Okay, he died. And I'm not poisoned or anything. I win. Haha, we won. I got the Champion's Medal, 353 gold, and 24 more fire gems. We completed the Palisades in Obelsheen. And he got Famous Hero. Famous for his enormous strength. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, wait a minute. He got weakened. Fuck. Okay, I mean, so it was sort of a net... Yeah, it was a net loss, I think, of 1. Oh, well. The Champion's Medal. Inspirational +1, Leadership +50, Spirit Sight, Luck, Quickness. Ooh. You can't ever remove it. So, it's either... Oh, didn't he have something else here? Yeah, he had the Pearl. Okay, well, it's fine. He's got 19 attack with that. 24 defense. Ethereal. Yeah. Okay, once we get that shit. So why don't you stop in Underhome here and make that for him. So it'd be nice if he wasn't weakened, but I don't think I really have a way of healing him. Right? I mean, there are some healing rituals. I think there was a blood ritual. There's like a big healing ritual I know about. Where's the big one? Oh, there's Cure Disease. Actually, let me just look on the wiki. Yeah, obviously, recuperation. So there might be an item with recuperation on it. How would I find that? I don't know. I wish I was better at figuring out the mod inspector and how to like search for properties like that. But I'm not. I feel like it's just going to be a nature thing. Is there an item with recuperation? There's the Chalice. Construction 8, Nature 5, Astral 3. There's the global spell Gift of Health. Enchantment 7, Nature 6. There's the... Oh, the level 3 Blood Ritual. Hold on now. Where did they move it? What was it? Blood Feast? Oh, they're Blood Feast. Remove up to 10 affliction, kill up to 750 population, 25% chance to develop cravings. Consumes the blood and feast of ritually purified sacrifices. Requires copious amounts of flesh and blood. Flesh and blood of the victim rejuvenates the caster, healing him of all, or at least most, afflictions. Oh, this is caster only. Shit. So I'd have to get blood... I'd have to empower him in blood 1 and then get a booster for blood 2, and then he could cast it, but that's basically pointless. I guess I'm not surprised there isn't an item that gives recuperation, considering you could just move that item around to all your commanders anytime they got an affliction. So, I suppose. It's not that big of a deal. It's one of the better ones he could have gotten. And he's got quickness now, so he's just going to slaughter. Alright, so he's just going to patrol for a turn, or just research for a turn, I suppose. Well, a turn or two. And we got even more... We got even more... Summer Lions? Why don't you... Yeah, alright, we're going to have you construct the fortress. And we're going to move you guys out here to take care of the raptors. Okay. We got attacked in Sinaf, which we lost. So the raptors all moved out. Well, at least we killed 6 of them. And then there's a battle in Valgard, which we moved into. And we handily won. His Ghost King didn't really do much of shit. We don't know... I mean, yeah, his Ghost King didn't die. We know that. Dominion -2 and -3. Defense -10. Like, such bad shit down here. Really should have taken Fortune. Alright, so I assume... Okay, his Ghost King went back to Vanheim. But I gotta go back here. As soon as this winter ends, I can get these guys out of there. I guess I could move them through Kratos and back up top. But it's already late winter, so... I'm optimistic it won't be much longer. Good thing we made friends with Jesus. Okay, Forge. Blood magic. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Change shape. Forge, Armor of Souls. Then he will truly be... Well, he won't be invincible. Magic will still fuck him up pretty good. But we will just send him at stuff that's not magic. Oh, that's what I'm attacking here. He's fucking mercenary contract. Damn it. Obviously, he's just going to keep throwing him at things, so I have to get lucky and move before he moves. But yeah, I should be spending more money on troops. Right, we wanted a temple here. Now I remember. Good thing I remember that. Here, I got 86 units in garrison. Actually, He can take those units. Good. So make salamanders. Yeah, okay. So Malphas is gonna get the Crown of Command, bumping him up to 160. We only have 60, so, you know. But he can... Well, he can only handle 2 squads. But that in itself is already kind of a fucking army. That's a pretty terrifying army, huh? But I could have a lot more lions. More lions. More! More! Alright, I think that's fine now. Battle in Sinaf, so we did cut him off and killed all those off. Good. But he did attack us in Valgard, and we lost because we didn't spend money to beef that up, so I'm a dumb. Unrest, unrest, unrest. Lab destroyed in the Cavern Realm. And... yeah, people don't like living in the Barren Crags. Great. It's probably pretty hot. Cavern Realms. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, but we got our sweet fucking armor. Boom. Vulnerable 15. Which means... it's total protection versus mundane attacks 26. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good, I gotta say. Not amazing, but Ethereal does help. And again, we're not gonna send him in anything too obscene. And he's got his buddies with him. So let's get him upstairs. I should start doing some more blood hunting in just a variety of regions. We got the temple here, so now I can continually recruit the Nethermat dragons. Yeah. Do that. And then I should send... let's see, let's send a guy to... I suppose... yeah, like 5,000 is a number I'm happy with. So send someone to the Nether Mines. Shit. Send someone to the Cavern Realm. Send someone to Underspring. It's pretty low income for some reason. I guess the Underworld. Okay, that's fine for now. And then you will research. You guys are gonna go back to Valgard. We'll get this eventually. You were gonna patrol here, I think. There was some trouble here at some point. Maybe it's gone now. As for Ozzy, Chakshne. Yeah, just get topside, I guess, or you could technically do some blood shit, because he's also pretty powerful. You haven't searched here? Okay, we'll search sites here. Nah, do another Summer Lion. We'll do one more, and then we'll send Malphas out to fuck shit up. Alright. Battling. Oh, we lost our priest there. That random priest we got. That's okay. I won't cry about that. Killed a bunch of spearmen. Oh, the dogs are back. Dogs are back. Why? There's so much bad shit happening. We did beat all the barbarians in Valgard that popped up. We lost at the chambers underneath. We did win here. Somehow. Spreading the Cave of Mira. We killed most of the heretics. Finished the Fortress in Oblishin and killed a bunch of brigands. Jesus. A lot of shit. Yeah, I'd rather not go to his fort while he still has things outside the fort. But to be fair, if I leave the fort, he can keep making troops out of there. So I suppose let's assault the fort. We finished here, so that's pretty good. I guess your job's kind of done. Okay, and you can go help assault the fort. Yeah, Infernal Breeding is available to us. Infernal Circle. Increases blood ritual range by 1 province. Lasts 1 month plus 1 month per extra blood slave. Not very useful to us. Horde from Hell. Yeah, not really. I will have you spend a turn blood hunting. But I have to remember to stop that at a certain point. Alright, we got even more Summer Lions. 120 of them. Plus 62 of our elites. I am pretty pleased with that number. So we're going to send Malphas out topside. And we are continually making the apprentices. But at this point, I don't know. If I'm not doing blood stuff in combat or anything, I don't really need a lot of apprentices. But I feel like I should do a little bit of it. It should do a little bit of it. So we're going to get like, I don't know, 30 blood slaves. And we'll put them on some sort of caveman commander or something. And we'll try it in some sort of big battle. With a big Sabbath and see what we can do. But, yeah, I guess I'm a bit more interested in just raining fire. So I probably should send some of these fire guys topside as well, because they can start doing some fun stuff. And actually, can't they cast... Yeah, we got regular fire elementals. So give them these fire jars. Yeah. 3 fire elementals at the start of every battle. It's pretty good. Trust me. It's pretty good. Okay, that's probably the turn. Battle in Vanheim. We lost 7 infantry, but we are now sieging the fortress. Unrest, famine, gems. Walls are moderately damaged. Good, good. Okay, it's all safe here. Where else do we have a lot of unrest built up? Cavern Realm. Go there. Lizard warriors are a little if actually you can't even go in the water. We'll go for the werewolves. Okay, good. Yes. And this still hasn't melted, even though it's on heat or a 2. Oh, I can go this way, though, finally. Probably could have done that last turn. Okay, that's good. We need to probably pull you off of blood hunting. It's at Unrest 35, so why don't you patrol now? Although we're sending out our guy that can do the infernal breeding and is really good at it, so that's probably not wise. Okay. We'll see what happens. I am really, like, out of money, to be honest. Okay, battle in Crackland. Our forces... Oh, there you go. We won. The Smolder Ghost, though, got shredded. Despite being so ethereal. That's crazy. There's only 24. How did we lose that many Smolder Ghosts? Well, obviously, Tractor or whatever was fine. He will go hunt more werewolves because he likes it. You are here to blood hunt. And this now, Unrest 0. He's gotten 3. Not doing super hot. Vanheim wants to be friends as I'm sieging their capital. Yeah, that always works like that, doesn't it? Oh, 12 good blood slaves. Damn. And we lost in Valgard, which is annoying. Yeah, so, I mean, we can watch, because this is him thugging. The other guys are going to die. Probably because I didn't set them to hold. So they... Actually, did I script any... I don't think I scripted anything. So he's just summoning hordes of... Summoning fucking hordes of skeletons. Which is really bad, because he's, like, fatiguing out. Oh my god, he's fast. Yeah, incredible. Yeah, you shouldn't have did that. Oh man, quickness is so good. Jesus. Excelente. Dogs. What is with these dogs? We found a ring of tamed lightning and a weightless tower shield. Okay, good. Dogs. Critically damaged in Vanheim. I bet. Bet they are. We'll go attack here in Valgard. I'd love to say that he could solo all this, but I think the problem would be fatigue, of course. But yes, I did forget about his buffs that he can cast. Which isn't really much, to be honest. Actually, is basically nothing other than Fire Shield, which might stack. So I'll have him cast that and then attack closest. Yeah, I think this is more the kind of army we want taking on Nenhaboa. Which means that he doesn't have much purpose. He'll just go to Vanheim and assist in the siege. Has really blocked all this shit off. I'd have to go to war with Mekone. Which we very well may do, except if this is a 2, we have a 1, we know where the 3 is. I probably don't have to do anything else beyond that. I probably don't really even have to wipe out Vanheim, but I think I will. Because he groveled like a little bitch. Alright. We're good here. I do have diplomatic messages that are still unanswered. Funny thing. 3 good blood slaves. Yeah, all failing, really. Battle in Valgard, we lost 23 of our infantry, but we killed 50 of his, so I'll take it. These guys blended us up pretty good. Long live the king of old. The king of the mountain rises to claim what once was his. Great. But we have breached. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. Where were we? Right, we've taken Valgard. They're about to storm the castle, I believe. Yep, which will be probably a bit of a clusterfuck. Could be really difficult, and we have no idea what he has in there. So it could be really bad. I could send these to support, but we will... I also could wait for the mages. Yeah, okay. We'll just maintain the siege for right now. You're there to patrol. No, you were there to go fuck this shit up. And then he was going to eventually cast some sort of cool blood ritual once we get to 6. Which is next turn. Then after that, probably just more evocation, so we can do even crazier fire shit. Second sun. Just crank up the heat scale throughout the world. Wow. That seems pretty awesome. But Pillar of Fire is only Fire 2. It's a small area effect, only 1, but it's pretty quick, low fatigue cost, 100 range, and 35 plus armor-piercing fire damage, and leaves a lingering cloud. That's what we want. That's what we want. Also, Firestorm for our really big fire mages. Continuously target the battlefield with 6 armor-piercing fire damage. Yes, please. This is how we just win. This is how we just fucking win. Takes 3 fire gems, yeah, but shit. Okay, we're going all the way to Evocation 8. So why don't you just research for the moment? Okay. Yeah. Oh, I should have put him in dragon form. Okay, he didn't get attacked by a horror, but he could. The battle in Aldgod, we had no casualties, so that's all good. Aldgold. We also got attacked by in Aldgold, and we won. Okay, yeah. We're pretty hard to stop. We killed all the black dogs, so that was good. There's more dogs showing up. Our Warlock Apprentice easily handled some commoners. What did he cast? He doesn't really have any magic, so he's just... Oh, he's got the blood slaves. Oh no, they're killing my blood slaves. This is your own people. Oh no. Oh, he's got blood burst. So he does have the slaves, so he can cast some shit. And there's the heat aura. Well, that takes a while to build up. Okay, you can just fucking stab him with his big-ass dagger. You're killing your own people. Just to prevent them from being sacrificed. Why not? Don't you like our god? Fire gems, gold, heat and fire gems. We killed some more dogs. Good. Yada yada, yada yada. Oh, we also got Lowmark here. Okay, go besiege Lowmark. And now we got all our mages. For some reason, I have a bunch of wounds. So, of course, we're going to move them in. Now, I think if I storm the castle and move them in, I don't know if that's part of the same battle. So I'm going to be a little patient here. I think we need to spend our money to make sure everything has provincial defense. Because I'm sick of these damn dogs everywhere. Okay. Then why don't you move back? Unrest is getting pretty high in some of these places. Actually, we can see the unrest, can't we? Unrest, 15, 41 in the Barren Crags. That's pretty damn high. Okay. 33 in Sylvania, but I don't really care. That'll slowly go down. 33 in the Cavern Realm. Yeah, this is... So he's moving over to do that. Okay. And you can't even, like, sort it by the highest unrest or anything. Just no options. The game's so out of 2001, man. Alright, other than that, that's fine. Okay, then... And we got... Okay, so you should be able to now cast... Cast Rejuvenate. Each offered girl make the caster 1 year younger. So, you can subtract 10 years from their age. Infernal Disease. Disease Demon will attack an enemy commander wherever in the world the caster chooses. Demon is very deadly and should be a sure way to kill an enemy. And it's anonymous, so they don't know who cast it, or sometimes even if it was cast at all, or if it was just a random event. That's lovely. Lovely, fun stuff when you play multiplayer. But the Ritual of 5 Gates, that's the big one. So let's cast it. That's all our blood slaves that we have. Okay. "13 blood slaves in the nether mines." Okay, we might want to stop there. Battle in Lowmark, which we easily won. Unrest and people leaving Caves of Mira because it's so damn hot. Creatures emerged from the tar pits in Aldgold. And we, of course, lost because it's fucking fire elemental. And these were not our people, so we'll have to send our people to do that. Moderately damaged in Lowmark, and we're also starving there. Alright, let's get you back to a lab. What did we get here? Look at this. Frost Fiend. Got an Ice Rod, Frost Blast, range 35. Ice Protection, Cold Power. Don't really like being here then. Flying, Chill, Susceptible to Fire. Great. Aside from that, I mean, not really that impressive. Obviously, he's heavily hurt by the fact that he's in a Heat 4 or whatever region. Demon Knight. Great movie with Billy Zane. 22 protection, 30 morale, 20 hit points, 17 defense, 27 combat speed, Jesus. 5 fear aura, fire resistance, so on and so forth. Yeah, okay, he's pretty good. And Demon Steed has 22 protection, 28 hit points, so that's good. What else we got in here? Frost Fiend I looked at. There's Storm Demon. It's ethereal, flying, good, good. Storm immunity, Thunder Fist, and Lightning, range 40. Armor negating. Okay. Yeah. The 12 damage armor negating. It's pretty good. The shock area AoE 1 for 1 point. It's not really that big of a deal. But, yeah, okay. Then we have the Devil from Underhome. Fire resistant 25, heat aura, flying. A trident, a barbed tail that does 50 fatigue damage. Armor negating, magic resistance negates. 35 hit points. Blah, 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 you know, okay. And the Fiend of Darkness. Double venomous claws. 2 weak poison. Flying, of course. 10 protection, 30 hit points, 15. Okay. Well, I don't know if any of them are amazing. I think the idea is perhaps that you would just have, like, 300 blood slaves, you know, and you just have this blood slave empire that you'd be harvesting out and just spamming this spell over and over to get all these pretty good units. For him, I'll just put him in a back row and, have them all set on attack rear. Stuff like that. I'm going to change your shape, and we're going to send you... Yeah, we'll send you up. Okay. But now we are going to breach. So we want to set this up a little bit. Just a little bit. We do kind of want Tractor in the thick of it, because he is pretty baller, and we don't want him to get stuck behind a bunch of shit. So something like that. Attack closest. We'll put you here on attack rearmost. Summer Lions are all going to be flanking in. I'm going to have you hold a turn. Hold or cast a spell, I suppose. Fuck. Yeah. You're on attack rear. I got the burning ones. That's going to be a bit of a mishmash. So on and so forth. Okay. And then the mages will be casting... Yeah, they're going to be spamming Liquid Flames of Rua. We know that. But I think we're going to have them start with the Elemental. Just because I want to get it out there. Although it is 100 fucking fatigue. So maybe I should have them start with Phoenix Power. Just to help a little bit with the fatigue there. And then once they recover from that, they're just going to be spamming this. Okay. As for their positioning, this should guarantee that they... It's a little risky, but otherwise the Fire Elementals aren't going to do jack shit. Where's Malphas? Well, I should have given him some gems, of course. But he can cast Inner Furnace. No, he needs a gem. Fuck. Yeah, it would have been nice. Okay. Well, you can cast Hidden Flame. It only affects magic beans, but I imagine there's some nasty magic beans. Otherwise, Falling Fire is always a fucking classic, but this is a pretty cheap fatigue cost, low casting time, high range, theoretically good damage. So we'll have him spam that a few times. Oh, fuck. Oh, he does have a different form, doesn't he? The Corruptor form. Yeah, we didn't like that. Okay, yeah. So definitely do not change shape. Hidden Flame, and then... I don't know. Falling Fires, I suppose. Yeah, wish I would have brought some gems, but alright, Falling Fires is fine. Okay. That's all she wrote. Storm the castle. And then otherwise we are good to continue. And I think this is the end of Vanheim's empire. Can't imagine they have much else than this. If we look here at provinces, yep, that's all he's got. So, I think he still has the Ghost King. Pretty sure I never got a message that we kill him, so that's probably what's in here. But we will find out right now. Well, we already know what that is. We killed the Ghost King. Well, let's watch. Let's see fire raining down. Now, I don't like this. Yep, popped a fucking mage immediately. Because I was out front. Just because I wanted my fire elementals. The Summer Lions are really just like... they're just insane. They're just so insane. That's all I really need is just Summer Lions. I think it's very possible all three mages died. Just auto... oh, no. No. They're there. He's back there still. Casting shit. Is that he's maxed out on fatigue? Huskarl. There you go. 10, 17, 22. So I assume he got 3 kills with that one. Look at this. 17, 5, 16, 14. Stellar Cascades for some fatigue damage. Here you go. 15, 8, 10, 15, 12. The Huskarl's just getting fucked by Falling Fires. What is this guy? He's just spamming Blessing. He did some fireballs. Here you go. 17, 17, 22, 18. Okay. And again, it does absolutely nothing to our troops. It's just insane value. The Liquid Flames of Ruax. Oh yeah, I forgot to put that on the other guys. Whoops. 12, 7, 4, 10, 9, 22. I mean, yeah, he's... yeah, okay. Obviously. I mean, obviously we won. Summer Lions dominated the whole field. Look at that. It's just insane. We can beat anything at this point. It's all you need against the Independents. So, alright, yeah, we lost one mage immediately. Just the very first thing that happened is you got shot in the face. We lost 1 Salamander, 6 of the Lions, but they scored 79 kills. There wasn't really that much in there, but I feel like the more there was in there, the more I would have just slaughtered. So, yeah, pretty final. You killed our god! I sure did. I'll do it again. So I'm pretty sure the Ghost King is immortal, right? No, he's not immortal. I definitely played against some AIs at some point, though, that were able to bring this guy back, like, every 2 turns. It was ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, so, well, we certainly kicked Vanheim's ass. Let's go ahead and move that whole crew straight into Nenhaboa. Yeah, just get that out of the way. I don't have a level 3 priest up here, so we may want to bring him on up to capture this. Which would be who? Fornius? Fornius is our prophet. It may as well be him, but it also could be our pretender. But we'll bring Fornius up to fornicate all over him. I have no money. Probably because I'm still recruiting troops everywhere. That's gonna... It's gonna be stopping. I don't need anything else. At this point, I don't need any research. I don't really need anything. We can dominate with Summer Lions. With this many fire gems and this many fire mages that can cast Summer Lions, like, it's just obscene, man. Fuck it, get more of them. Way too damn good. Not to mention all the, like, really good troops I have. This is one of the easiest games I've ever played. I say that now. It's all gonna bite me in the ass. Nenhaboa, we lost another mage. Probably caught another arrow in the face, so that keeps happening. And those are the higher end mages, of course. Our thug got 40 kills to his name, but the Summer Lions, 253 kills, 4 deaths. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just fucking ethereal. Ethereal in mass, where they get 2 high damage attacks that can just easily kill. They just can kill everything before it hurts them. Because that means the average enemy has to swing 4 times to land a hit. And they have 44 hit points. So the average enemy is going to have to swing like 20 times to actually kill a Summer Lion. Whereas they basically have 1 round to kill most things. Yeah, just obscene. 253 kills. So that's that throne captured. Bad harvest, people left, misfortune, of course. Walls are severely damaged. Diseases are afflicting the troops, blah, 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 blah. Fuck it. How about another round of Summer Lions? That's how you win. We're buddies with so he won't take it, so we can easily leave. Go there. And eventually... Actually, fuck it. Let's go through this path. I still have no money to do anything with, but it's fine. The only real concern at this point is Mekone attacking me in the crags, but he wouldn't do that. And is just providing this incredible buffer all around to just harbor me from any bad stuff that would happen. And then I think we just keep pushing straight on to here and just kill that and call it a day. Yep. We are good. He did still have that little force in fucking Vanheim. We found a homunculus. We have a new famous hero, blah, blah, blah. Hello, Mark. So on and so forth. Actually, you're going to go here. You're just going to go take care of that problem in Vanheim. Yeah. I don't know. We picked this to learn blood, but I do agree with what some of those other people said, a couple people said about when I looked up the best faction to learn blood with. And the thing is, like, EA Abysia doesn't have to do a single goddamn thing with blood if to win. You know, they have so much fire and heavy troops and stuff. It's just like they have access to blood, I guess. If you feel like, hey, I can use blood, I'm gonna mess around with it a little bit. But if you actually want to learn how to use blood to its max, another nation that really needs to use it might be better. But c'est la vie. We did what we did, and we're here now. Battle in Vanheim. All right, yeah. So this is really what we built this guy for. And I know throughout this whole series thing, we've tried thugs time and time again to varying. Why are you? Oh, I did set him to hold or cast spell. I don't know why I did that. To varying degrees of success. I mean, a lot just comes down to picking the right chassis, you know, picking the right commander to make into your thug. Some of it does come down to picking the right items, because that, you know, grabbing that, going through all the effort to making that armor probably has, I mean, very well could have saved his life multiple times already. It's hard to say. I mean, if we look at his rolls here. So that's a miss. That's a miss. That fire shield and Bane fire shield do stack. That is really powerful. And he can repel with that Mace of Eruption, so that can happen. Miss. Yeah, his very high defense. Defense roll 25 is pretty great. Repel. Miss. Miss. Hit for 0 points of damage. Charge increased it. So that was a charge attack they connected with. But my protection roll is 40 plus 4. 40. Fucking 40 protection. How is that happening? The plus 4 is the roll. So how did we get up to 40? I have no idea how it all works. I just know that it's good. So, yeah. 40 plus 4. Here, 40 plus 6. Yeah, somehow we're getting 40 protection, and I don't quite understand it. Here, he hit me with Stellar Decree for 1 point of damage. Because that's, yeah, magic damage. Okay. 46 roll plus 8. I wish I could get like a full breakdown of how this is calculated and what it all adds up to. It seems absurdly high, but I'm also seeing like defense 35, and I don't know how that happens either. I don't understand any part of the mechanics of this game. But anyways. So a big part is picking the right commander. Part of it is picking the right items, because we gave him that kick-ass armor. He's got a nice... He's got the shield that adds even more defense. He's got this weapon that does a little AoE. Champion's Medal that gives quickness is insanely good that we got. And then the third part really is just picking the right battles. Like, know the limits of your... There's a difference between a thug and a super combatant. And it's not easy to build a super combatant during the game that isn't your pretender or something like that. So, yeah, pretty good. And it's nice to have just like a solitary unit that you can zip around a map and trust that he can recapture stuff or handle these little fights. And yeah. Ogden Mercs, obviously, Summer Lions, no problem. More unrest. We got 56 flagellants joining us. And we have breached the fortifications in Lomark. Good, good, good. So that means that now we can move into Lomark. They will maintain the siege for a turn. I don't know, just preach, dude. I guess Tractor will also make his way there to assist in the final battle of Vanheim. You're gonna go here. And that's that. Did get up to Evocation 6. Fucking wolves. Fucking wolves in Valgard. Luckily we defeated them. Yeah. Alacastus the Experiment appeared at our gates. Look at this guy. Okay, I mean, here's another thug chassis they throw at us. 45 hit points, 19 protection, 16 magic resistance, 16 morale. He's size 9. Jesus. He must be massive. 13 attack, 12 defense, 10 combat speed. He's got 1 fire, 2 earth. That's nice. Fear 5, fire resistant, heat 5 aura, ambidextrous 3. He's got the evening star. Does extra 12 magical fire armor piercing damage in an AoE and causes weakness in an AoE. No magic negates. And 28 damage. He's got a pincer that does 19 damage and a stinger that does 18 damage plus 35 armor negating poison damage. Yeah. He certainly doesn't need any extra weapons. But you could give him like that same blood armor. He's already got a tower shield. You could get him the champion's medal, that'd be pretty insane as well. You know, various things. Also really good. Unfortunately, I don't have much purpose for you, so you can just research. Get into the lab, my friend. Right. So now we can storm the castle. Okay. We're gonna prepare to do this. So I want to finally get together. We got Evocation 6. I'm never gonna get 7 before we finish this game. So let's get all the blood mages together to do the final big Sabbath combat. Actually, let's just get everybody. Fuck it. Whoops. Everybody. I want everybody. And this is here, yeah. Chambers underneath. Gather. Oh yeah, we gotta bring blood slaves. Good, I got some blood slaves. Everybody gather. It's gonna be an insane amount of magic. The most magic you've ever seen. Maybe, probably not, but a lot of magic. Alright, continuing on. Well, simultaneously, they declared a new prophet and were permanently vanquished. So we obviously knew we won, but let's... Oh, yeah, they had nothing left. Just enough to kill my last mage here. Summer Lions. Phasing through the fucking gate. The fucking walls. Oh, my God. Good luck. Holy shit. It's all ogre. That's terrifying. Oh yeah, I had more Summer Lions I forgot to bring with me from... Oh well. Yeah, that was pretty easy. We lost 1 lion. Surprised we even lost that. Alright. Unrest, unrest, unrest. Lack of supplies, and Vanheim permanently vanquished. Good. Then just keep rolling along. And it's rare we actually eliminate a player during these short runs. So that was nice. I mean, is just... yeah, they're top of provinces ahead of us. Top forts, top income. Technically top gem income. Oh my god, this amount of research. I can't fathom. I don't know how to get that much research. It's crazy high. How do you do that? I mean, at my peak, he's like more than double. He's dominating in Dominion, too. Holy shit. I mean, I am in the cave, so my spread is a little bit lower, but yeah, and look at this. Just, I guess. I feel if you control most of the map, that's what happens. Because Mekone doesn't have much. Doesn't have much. This is what happens when I make friends with them. They go run wild. All right. End turn. Yep. Oh, battle in Red Mines, of course. That we defeated. Good. Good. Oh, hold on. Before I... You're in a lab right now. Okay, so you can grab some blood slaves to bring along. Okay. Right. Well, now we just wait for the big... I feel like I could win without all the mages, but we want to see the mages in action. So we'll just patrol. You are going to claim, and you will go there. And just wait here. You won't have to wait long, trust me. Throne of Vitality. 1,700 people dying. Temperature has dropped dramatically. Yeah, I doubt it. I'm in charge now. So, oh, that was a 1. Really? That was a 1? That was an insane amount for 1. Okay, we'll have to get a bit more. This isn't the final battle then. Okay, well, I'm sure we can easily mosey along. After this, Anvast or Griffa. We might have to go to war with for a short amount of time. Whoa, I am? Oh, he's going through all the gold. Fuck. Why can't you just fucking fly? Oh, because I'm bringing a lot of shit-ass soldiers. I don't think he's going to make it there in time. Unless I want to just sit around and wait. Heat +1. God, he's slow. And we're all here, so I don't know. I think we're just going to go for it. Okay, oh boy. Right. So, we're gonna have like three masters? Which requires blood. Yeah, I know. 3 masters, and that's gonna boost it quite a bit. And then we're probably casting Harm. I think that's our big kind of fuck you spell. So yeah, Harm. Although Hellbind Heart can charm enemies. which is pretty good. But yeah, we want to see harm. We want to see harm done a lot. And then you are just casting the slave, which also costs a blood slave to initiate. So you have to spend a lot of slaves just to initiate your Sabbath. So 1, 3 is what we'll do. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, how many is that? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 slaves for the... Oh no, 19 slaves for the 3 masters. That seems pretty high. But it is a lot of fatigue, so it's good to spread it out. I think it'll be fine. Now, as for the slaves, or the actual slaves themselves, I think if we do this, yeah, that'll bump him up and give him 30 slaves. That's Shift V to accumulate it all in one commander. Because he does... No, he does have the heat aura, doesn't... God, everybody has a heat aura. He actually has a really bad heat aura. Alright, then fuck it. Fuck it. Just put it all on Gabaleth. I got too many fucking slaves. Alright, we'll just have them kind of stand apart so the heat aura is not obscene. It's still gonna fuck with them, but there's only so much I can do. Alright, so what's the range on harm? 50 is pretty great. So we're going to take... Oh, this is going to take fucking forever. Okay, slave... fire elemental, slave. We kind of just want them all somewhat near each other. Actually, we want all the slaves. We want them all except for the 2 guys. I don't know. Just cast some stuff and then go in. Anyways, I don't care about you. You're up here. You're up here to die from an arrow. Ah, God. Okay, you're up here. You're up here. You're up here. Oh my God, it's a lot of mages. What am I doing? It's too much mages. Okay, so then you're all here except for this guy and this guy. We're gonna be like the 5 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we go like here and we put them all, should be able to stack them, right? So do something like that. They should all be able to access all the blood slate. I don't know. We'll see. That's my plan right there. So that's all them done. As for the ones, I feel like just Phoenix Power. You don't even have the jar, right? Yeah, I don't have a jar, so just literally Liquid Flames of Ruax over and over. Do that. This is so overkill. The Summer Lions are just gonna kill everything anyways. What happened to you? Well, you're kind of shit, aren't you? I don't know. Just do that, I guess. Oh, these are... Right. Yeah, okay, yeah. These all had the jars and no longer have the jars. Blah, 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 blah. I don't actually have to delete that. They just won't cast it. So on and so forth. So on and so forth. Do that. And you have a jar. Okay, done. Jesus. Move upstairs. You are all moving in. We're not waiting for the guy. We're just doing this. Enough is enough. Let's go. Well, I can see that we made it into Wolvermore, so we won. We know that. That's good. I've had battles like this where I felt completely confident and I didn't win, but the Summer Lions are just so insane. Our magic power is so obscene. Did this happen? Yes, but I did not separate this nearly as much as I'd like. So these guys are literally just burning. But there's the harm that happened. Oh, so much fire. So much fire. Good God, the fire. Everything's on fire. Okay, hold on. So here's a harm cast. 3 points of damage, 16 Oh, that was a Summer Lion. Uh-oh. That's right, I can hurt him with this. 12 points of damage, 5 points of damage. I'm hurting the lions. No! I forgot. We're only immune to all our fire shit. Vine Ogre 23, 6, 7 Vine Ogre, 9 Vine Ogre, not a little damage, 10 to a Vine Ogre. I mean, look at how much we're hitting with one cast, though, from one of the guys. He's also capped out on fatigue. Okay, yeah, we're capped out on fatigue, and the slaves are gonna die pretty soon. Good God, the amount of fire. Boom, boom, boom. Falling fires. These fucking Vine Ogres. They're insane. 55 hit points each, but they're susceptible to fire. Look at that. Just constant fire damage. I was supposed to cast that AoE wide, the whole battlefield fire damage constant thing. But we didn't get quite to that. Oh yeah, I mean, this is obviously over. That's so much fire damage. It's obscene. Oh, look at her fat ass run. Alright. Well, overall, pretty good. We lost 11 infantry out of my 243, 4 burning ones, 1 salamander, and 4 lions. No mage died. Shockingly. I feel like all my slaves are dead. The dragons, these are the ones casting the liquid flame of Ruax, got 89 kills. The salamanders casting fireballs got 39. Our thug got 26. That weird experiment managed to get 3. The warlocks got 12. I don't know what they were casting exactly, though. I don't remember. They weren't casting blood spells, I don't think. And then the apprentices got 20, which was really quite little. I don't know. I feel like I need to watch someone play with like a really blood-heavy nation to see how good blood can actually be in combat. But for Abysia, it's just use fire, unless they're immune to fire. In which case, that's pretty shitty. The infantry only got 41, but obviously they blocked a lot of damage. Salamanders got 54 kills with only 19 of them. And, of course, the Summer Lions, 213 kills. I killed 503 things. That was, yeah, that was a pretty wild one. Can't imagine that's not a 3. Okay, Mekone has surrounded this place, which is really obnoxious because I obviously want to keep moving south, but I don't want to give them this thing, so fuck it, keep moving. Keep moving. Dragon and the guy will get here soon to claim it. But just keep stabbing. I guess we'll bump up the provincial. Okay. Yeah, Summer Lions just kind of kill everything before anything else happens. Gold, Misfortune, Gems, Select Supplies. Malphas is now a hero. Should I go take out the fort? Or should I just keep moving and let the fort sit? I don't think that's really smart. I'll go here. Again, I'm gonna bump this up though. Hopefully influence his decisions. Be nice if helped out a little bit here. But I don't think they will. Obviously, we popped that baby open immediately. You can claim. Storm the castle. Good. Alright, we got the Throne of Sorcery. Easily took the fortress, raised the temple to the ground. Again, Summer Lion, like, it's all I need. If you want to play easy street against the AI, just do this and build 1,000 Summer Lions. They will never beat you. It's obscenely powerful. Yeah, I'm just going to keep moseying on, because I'm pretty sure all I need is Anvest now. I've got 5 points, so no matter what, it's probably a 2-pointer. But it doesn't matter what it is, I'll take it. You know, it's all good when you're just zipping by turns like this. Oh. You want to know how I know that someone already tried this? Because it's a throne with just Watchers and a Monolith. The two hardest things to kill on a throne. So they killed everything else except that because they couldn't punch through and kill the Watchers and the Monolith. Which... yeah, I mean, I might also struggle a little bit with, but... probably not too bad. Honestly, if we put Malphas in the Sabbath... although, no, we definitely can't do a Sabbath anymore. We're way out of Blood Slaves. But if you could, I think that would boost his Arcane as well. And then he could do a magic duel with the Monolith. We did that with EA Ermor. But, yeah, we just want to continue on. What did the Throne of Sorcery give us? Dominion spread 3, increased magic by maximum 2. Boost sorcery ritual range. Thaumaturgy bonus. All rituals from the School of Thaumaturgy cost 30% less gems to cast from this province. And you get 4 different types of gems per turn. Nice. It's a lot of battles. We got attacked in Sleepy Mountains, which we easily won. We attacked Anvast. We won, although not without consequence. 25 Summer Lions gave their lives, but we got them all. And most of the Summer Lions did the work. Our mages did a little bit. Then he tried to take Anvast at the same moment. Sorry, my friend. You tried your best. I don't think he would have succeeded, which makes me wonder how many units, how much time, resources, and effort he's put into just taking Anvast again and again throughout this whole game. Fucking dogs and undead breaking out. This has been like the shittiest game when it comes to just bad events. I lost Cormark, apparently. But it doesn't really matter. I will win. I don't think, a level 3 priest here. I never made one of those guys. No, I don't believe so. I thought that was going to be such an important part of our strategy, but then Summer Lions. So, no, we're fine. Perfectly fine. And go send Tractor over to here to fuck him up. But otherwise, yeah. 38 commanders doing nothing, except starving. We got attacked in Anvast, and obviously won. 6 more Summer Lions, and we lost a Dragon Mage. He gave it his all. Try to take this throne. Surprisingly, Clockwork Horrors. Yeah, fire resistant 15. They probably did well against the Lions. Although, it's not even fire damage, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Dogs, dogs, dogs. Luck +1. Vampire count at Mun. Bunch of vampires showing up. Under Spring. We're under siege in Mun. That vampire group tearing down my walls. No, you don't get to fucking claim the throne. Oh, we got attacked, so he didn't go. Alright, 150 with 7 huge Archons. Let's see how well he does, since it's the last turn anyways. Although, they're probably going to attack me in Anvast. Well, victory, so that's good. He did attack me in Anvast. 6 more Lions gone. Yeah, dwindling. Eventually, this army would become a little more vulnerable. I still have 226 of heavy infantry. And a lot of mages raining down fire. Yeah, nice try. And then, yeah, he did die. He only got 8 kills. See, you pick your battle. And we obviously knew that was going to be death. It's a little too much. They're throwing out all these buffs. Got fire elementals. Fighting the bears. You got these inanimate fucking objects. Yeah, he got shredded. Oh, they're fall bears, so they actually did have magic attacks. Oh, wow. So, okay, this is like the summer bear. Okay, yeah, so they have their own, yeah. Different versions of the summer bear. Yeah, okay. But victory. Or a bunch of bad shit happening that would just only get worse and worse. But victory. Yeah, that was definitely one of the easiest games I've played. Now, that might have been the easiest. Might have been the easiest game. I mean, partly I played with only 3 other AI. I started in the caves where they never wanted to go into at all. I did have a lot of nasty, stupid events happening and things like that, but nothing really that caused, like, extended problems. And then just, like, my deity was pretty good. My pretender was pretty good. My heavy infantry were really fucking good early on. And then eventually just like, okay, here's 1,000 fire gems, and you have basically unlimited access to, in my opinion, one of the strongest summons versus AI opponents. Summer Lions or any of those sort of ethereal magic creatures, fall bears or whatever. But yeah, just sure. And then you have an army that's entirely resistant to your primary magic, of which you get a fuck ton of. So you can just constantly rain fire on everything in sight. Yeah, it seems kind of cheesy. Let's go to that EA tier list. This video I like to check that's 6 hours long because he's ranked everything. Let's see. Our flag is... He puts us in B tier. Again, I'm sure this is versus multiplayer. And yeah, I guarantee Abysia is a lot worse against human opponents that just put on fire resistance stuff and know how to cast Flame Ward and things like that. Like, I would be in much worse position without that. I still think Summer Lions would be pretty good, but granted, you probably would get a lot more pushback on your sort of empire. I don't know. I mean, B tier seems kind of low, but again, I don't have any multiplayer experience. So, who am I to say about anything? This was a 37-minute video from before release. And this puts them at A tier. No, S tier. Sorry. Top of the S tier. This was from pre-release. But yeah, it puts them at S tier. Yeah, I mean, for single player, that might be where I put them. Yeah, S tier. Fantastic. So I think even if you are... God, I mean, I would say even if this is your first game, you'd probably be okay picking Abysia. It's not quite as simple or conventional as starting with MA Ulm. There is some oddities with it. But you could completely ignore blood. You know, you do have... You'd see the Warlock Apprentice, and you'd see that they do have Blood Mage, and that's all they're available to do is cast blood spells. And that might send you down the path of, like, oh, what do I do? Oh, I'm blood hunting, and I'm killing my population and my income, and... I mean, yeah, you could do that, because you'd be tempted to just try this Warlock Apprentice with blood magic, but... Again, I can't imagine playing Dominion 6 without looking up some information about getting started. Just because there's no tutorial, there's no information, there's so much info that's just obfuscated. I can't imagine not looking up anything. And you know, if you look up any new player guide, every single one says, yeah, steer clear from blood for a while, and you know, don't worry about that. So you'd probably just say, okay, well, I got fire mages, I'm fire immune, let the fire begin. And yeah, it's just so easy. You may not stumble into casting Summer Lions a billion times, or you might, but even still, it's just strong infantry, strong magic that you're all immune to, and the AI will never really counter. So, yeah, I would say S tier for me, for sure. I'm still iffy on blood. I'm not sure. It doesn't really seem worth the hassle. So I kind of just need to watch a video or something like that of someone really showing the power of blood magic comparatively. But I think in Abyssia's case, it's more just like all my opponents know that I'm fire happy. I'm going to fucking switch it up on them. And now I'm casting, you know, harm and blood rain and things like that. But I think in Abyssia's case specifically, it's just like it's tough to switch off of all this amazing fire shit that you're completely immune to magic that can easily harm your own shit, and you have to juggle blood hunting and manage blood slaves in combat. So I think probably it's more meant to go with the rituals feels maybe a bit more what you're meant to do with Abysia, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's hard to say. Yeah, I can't really, I think they recommend summoning, like, Bone Fiends, I think is, like, the early recommendation if you want to get jump started with blood and summoning these things. So if we just look at the stats of a Bone Fiend, 15 hit points, 0 protection, 13 magic resist, 13 defense. They got 2 claw attacks that I don't think are magical. Resist cold, resist poison, they're pierce resistant, undead. Yeah, okay. Pierce resistant is pretty good versus like a lot of the early independent stuff you're gonna fight, militia and light infantry and things like that. But yeah, I mean that just cuts the pierce damage in half, and they have no protection and only 15 hit points. So how many do you get for 5 blood slaves? You get 5 plus. So really, you know, 5 for most of the shit. Although it's also death, so I don't know if it's really viable for Abysia to do compared to Spine Devil, which is 1 Spine Devil, or this, which is 3 for a Fiend of Darkness. What's the Spine Devil like? 13 protection, 25 health, 12 defense, 16 magic resistance, got 2 venomous claws, got poison barbs, 8, so anything that hits it or attacks it gets poisoned. And that's it. Doesn't have anything else that's special. And you only summon 1 for every 2 slaves you spend. But I could maybe see, I don't know, it's not super high protection or health. So I'd really want like 20 of them. I'm not sure. So also, if you have fire, if you have blood and fire, which I don't know if we did or not. There are fiery imps. You get 5 plus of those for 5 slaves. Those are 7 hit point, 5 protection. Yeesh. Pretty lightweight. You wouldn't want these on the front line at all. 13 damage pitchfork. They can throw flames though. 25 range for 5 damage. Resist fire. They have fire shield. Basically, you want a bunch of those just tossing flames. And in our case, that would have been really good early on as like a ranged option. But it is 5 slaves, so it's 1 slave for every imp you get. But anyways, I think you want to do like Bone Fiends usually, and then what did they say after that? Eventually you just do Ritual of 5 Gates over and over, I suppose. Oh, no. Might have been Devils. I don't know, there's also Serpent Fiends, I suppose. Maybe it was Serpent Fiends. I don't know. So there's a lot of stuff you can summon. I don't know. I'd have to maybe watch a video or two, and then maybe in the future we'll play like a really blood-heavy nation, because it must be viable. It must be viable to do. It's just kind of complicated, and it's like do a bunch of extra shit to be on the same level as like a normal nation that doesn't have to do that. Right? I mean, it's not like blood nations are just automatically the best if you know how to use blood magic. They're just competitive. So, I don't know. Well, so that's Early Age Abysia. Really fun, good stuff. I enjoyed it, even though it was quite easy. There is, I believe, Middle Age Abysia. Yep, Middle Age Abysia. In which they get, hot damn, basically the same exact shit, but now they have human breds who have fire resistance, and they're slaves. They have above average hit points, magic resistance, defense, below average protection value, combat speed, morale. What do they cost? 13 gold, 10 resources? I mean, I don't know. And you can just... These kind of just cost double, but are a fuck ton better. And have the heat aura. Why would you make human bread? Why would you make human bread? I don't know. They got rid of the flying units that we got rid of immediately in our own game. Warlock Apprentices now have Astral 1 Blood 2, so they got upgraded. They're like Warlocks now. And the Warlock has Astral 2, Blood 3, and possibility for Fire, Earth, Astral Blood, and then another chance. Right. So, you know, if you make enough Warlocks, you could get Fire, Blood, and then do some of those other rituals. Yeah, and then the Lava Warrior. This seems like very similar to EA. Very similar. They have a lot of the exact same effect, the same text, basically, just copy-pasted. So, yeah. Yeah, not every one evolves as much as Ermor. But there you go. And I don't think they branched at all. No. Well, and then there's Late Age Abysia. And also they branch over to Raga a little bit. So if we go to Late Ages, just to look, Abysia, Blood of Humans. Okay, so now humans have kind of become the dominant. A little bit. Yeah, okay, yeah, these are all humans. They're just hybrid. So this is still pretty standard. That's pretty standard, but then you have... This seems pretty standard. They just all lost the heat aura. It's all gone because they're humans now. You got axe throwers. 5 fucking precision. Jesus. That is abysmal. Oh my god. But then you get Warbread. 27 damage on the battle axe. Berserkers with 18 protection. Not bad can openers for sure. Powerful. And Guardian of the Pyre, who still maintains... Pure-blooded Abyssians have become exceedingly rare. So they get the heat aura, and they're sacred. Yeah, okay. Definitely some more... Wow, Sacred Assassin. That's pretty cheesy. Oh, yeah. Maybe we had Sacred Assassins, too, and I didn't realize. We didn't really capitalize on that with our blessing at all. Down to level 1 Fire Mage, level 1 Blood Mage, 1 Fire, 2 Blood, so they can get access to all the Fire and Blood. And a little bit of Death now. Death seeping in. Yep, you're going to have quite a bit more Death. Blood 2, Arcane Blood, Arcane Blood. Yep. And then Fire Death, level 3 Priest, and... Oh, okay, so they can hit 3 fire or 2 fire, 2 death. Okay. So, still very similar, though, overall. A lot of this text still pretty similar. Just kind of diluted and mixing in some death in there a bit more. But overall, it's a lot of the same concepts, I think. And I think if you like Abysia, that means you can play any age and you can still play Abysia, you know? It's not drastically different. But then they also split over into Raga, dual kingdom of fire and ice. Half the population are Abyssian descendants, half are refugees from Kalem. So you do have some these guys with fire resistance. Yeah, fire resistant, fire resistant. They are human, though. They don't have the heat aura. But then, yeah, some of the... You get actually Abyssian human cavalry. Okay. Abyssian human elephant riders. And, then you also get some Kalem units. Oh, here's you got big fucking sacred rider. Fire resistant. Cool. Not a whole lot of fire magic, though. That seems to be clear. A little bit there. Fire 1, fire 1. Oh, I guess they all kind of have fire, to be fair. Yeah, there you go. Turn 3 fire, 1 death, 1 blood. More death or blood or air. It's kind of an interesting combination. This game just has so many possibilities for stuff like that. One streamer I was watching a bit has like just a randomizer. So there's a Dominions randomizer. Not for Archipelago, sad to say, but it allows you to just generate random nations. And random units. And it'll even like make new sprites to just like combine units into one another. So you can just have like tentacles all over the place, or like you have minotaur legs, or, you know, just like, yeah. And it seemed just wildly random of what you might get for just random nations. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like all the kind of systems are in place to allow for something like that. And anything is theoretically viable, you know, you just gotta kind of make it work during the game. So we're a long way away from me ever wanting to try a randomizer, because I'm still very interested in all the factions within the game itself. But then after that, there's the Warhammer mod. There's also the Forgotten Realms mod. It's a Forgotten Realms total conversion. Designed for a single player experience. Total nation count sits at 40. I mean, and it's a lot of like custom new sprites and stuff like that for all these different nations, straight out of, you know, Forgotten Realm, Dungeons and Dragons. And you get like proper dragons in there, proper demons from D&D. What else is in there? I mean, this has clearly gone through a lot of time and effort. Yeah, all sorts of new units. This is, I mean, it's a remarkable amount of work involved. And it all looks pretty great. I mean, it definitely has a different art style. Definitely has a pretty different art style. And it looks like, I want to say these sprites weren't made for this mod specifically. That's kind of what it looks like. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I mean, that's 48 new nations. With all sorts of new units that are like handcrafted rather than just randomized. And then the Warhammer one is 26 more nations. And that's a lot of fun stuff that I'm kind of familiar with. Like, you know, the Khorne and Bretonia, the Beastmen, Greenskins, Nurgle, Skaven, the Tomb Kings. It's like, God, I can just never stop playing Dominions. It's so good. Yeah. So what would I want to do next? We just did early ages, right? So we should pick something. I guess we haven't done late in a while. Maybe I should do late, but I do agree late is kind of the least interesting. Oh, this one caught my eye. Andromania, the Dog Republic. They're all dogs. They're all dogs, dog. So we can play as dogs. Dogmen. They do get more fire magic, but they're a little bit more varied than that. And fire, astral, nature, earth, some water, rarely blood or death. So you get some nice, fun, different communions going. You got a lot of like formation fighters. They're all about formation fighting with loads of kind of standard infantry, disciplined infantry, and crossbowmen. I'm iffy on crossbowmen in mass if I don't have any air magic though. But they get fire, so you can do flaming arrows. I guess that's something. So that could be fun. We might do that. Or I could just go to fucking Middle Ages and do random and... Okay, we're playing as East, the Morgan Queens. I haven't really done it in Aquatic Nation yet. I did one with Lego co-op 2v2. I did Oceania in the Middle Ages. It was a little rough, I gotta be honest. Definitely a little rough. Certainly not as easy as Abysia. But yeah, we could just do random and see what we get. I don't know. So much more Dominions to do. It's just damn good. Damn good. But alright. My name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6 with Early Age Abysia. And I'll see you fine folks around.